you're a member of Teamwork Revolution Power System, this is a two-part video series which is going to show you first of all how to register and then set up your hosting service that you get with your TWR Power System account. And then video 2 will then show you how to then go about uploading a website, getting some form of website up there ready for the world to see. So this is part 1 of the two-part video series, and I'm going to show you how to register first of all for the web hosting service and then how to then go about setting it up. Before you do, however, proceed with any of this, you will need to have a domain name. So if you've already got a domain name ready to use, that's great. If not, you're going to need to go and create one before you proceed with this. If you haven't already got a domain provider that you use, you're going to need to source one. You could use the same one that I use. I think they're pretty good. Check out domainspecials.lifestyleabundant.com. The URL is on the screen for you now. I find that pretty much all the time they're cheaper than GoDaddy and even also Yahoo domains. And they've got a really good back office which makes things really easy to add more domains as you need them and to also maintain your existing ones. And they've got really good customer support. You can send them a ticket and you can also give them a call on the phone if you need to. So check them out if you haven't already got a provider that you use for your domains. Domainspecials.lifestyleabundant.com. I think they're pretty good. You are free, however, to use whoever it is you wish. Once you do have a domain ready to use, come back here, log into your back office. So log into your TWR Power System back office. You would have received instructions on how to access your back office once you joined TWR Power System. You would have got those instructions via email. Log into your back office. There's a drop-down menu up the top of the screen. The first thing you want to do is select the first option there that says Web Hosting 1, registering the first time. I've got those instructions already preloaded on my screen. This will show you how to go about registering for the web hosting service. So just follow those on-screen instructions. Step 1 gives you the address on where you need to go. That's twrpowersystem.com/hosting. That gives you access to the actual hosting system for TWR. Once you've gone and registered for the web hosting service, you then need to go and set it up. So once again, there's instructions for that. So select the drop-down menu again and select Web Hosting 2, setting up your hosting account. That'll load these instructions. I've got them already preloaded on my screen. Just follow them. Just read through it. It's pretty easy to follow. I'm actually going to walk you through it now just so you're familiar with it. So once you've registered for the web hosting and you've logged in, whenever you log into your hosting account, so that's twrpowersystem.com/hosting, and you've logged in after registering, you will be presented with this screen here. This is the main home screen. So now setting up the hosting, you need to order the hosting service. So just select this order button here on the right hand side and then hit this order now button for the TWRPS Max Host service. This is pretty simple to do. There's a couple of different options here. You want to use, I will update my name servers on my existing domain, or you're going to use a free subdomain. So if you've already got the domain name ready, which I was talking about a moment ago, this is the option you want to use, the first option. What you're telling the system is you've got a domain name set up ready somewhere else, and you're going to tell it, you're going to then configure that domain name that you've got set up to be working with your hosting service that you're now setting up with TWRPS. So just in this box here, dump in there the domain name that you have created that you want to use. So in my example here, I've got a domain name called TWRPSexpress.com. So just pop the details in those boxes there and then click to continue. Okay, so just scroll down when you get to the next page where it says product configuration. It's going to ask you for your TWR Power System member username. So that's the username that you specified when you signed up to TWRPS. So in this example, I'm just going to put mine in. Okay, so that's your username, okay, that you used when you signed up. Pop that in there and then press Update Cart. Okay. Once that shopping cart screen is loaded up, it'll show you that you're getting the TWRPS Max Host account, and you've specified that you're going to use it with what domain that you've put in there, and then you just press Checkout. And then just double check your details are correct, and then hit the Complete Order button. That's it. It gives you a confirmation number. All these details do get emailed to you, so it's probably a good idea to note this number down, but it will arrive in your email inbox in due course as well. And then just press that button there that says click here to go to your client area. Okay, so that takes you back to the main screen. So this is the main screen that you get when you log in to the twrpowersystem.com/hosting. So now if you want to configure your hosting service, you go to My Services, and you'll see your services listed there. Now, as you can see, I've got 2 here. That's because I mucked around with this earlier and made a mistake. So one of those will be deleted in due course. But the one that I've just set up, is this second one here. So you just need to select the little icon there for configuring it. And there you go. So there's all your details. So what date you registered it, and what domain you're using with the service, and how to access. There's the login buttons for your control panel, and your webmail access, and your logon details. So the next step that you need to do is now tell your domain name provider where your hosting service is. So you need to update the DNS settings. So if you go into the DNS settings for your domain name, so you go log into your account with your domain name provider, and you need to look for somewhere where it says DNS settings. And what you're trying to do is update the primary name server, so your DNS name server. So you want your primary name server to be ns1.twrpowersystem.com, and your secondary name server to be ns2.twrpowersystem.com. If you get stuck and you don't know how to do that, contact the help desk of the people that are providing you with your domain name and ask them to show you how to set your name servers. So you want your primary, you're pretty much asking them to show you how to set up your primary and secondary name server addresses. Once you've set them into your domain name and you've saved it, that's all you need to do. You then need to allow time for your domain name to propagate. That can take up to 48 hours. A good way to check it is just over the next day or so, try your domain name. Just go to whatever it is that you've created .com, and for a while there it won't work, and then eventually it will work, and you'll be presented with a website very similar to this. You'll put in your domain name, whatever it is, .com or .net, whatever it is that you've created, and all of a sudden then this website will come up. It'll be a Teamwork Revolution generic page that says this site is under construction. That's when you know that your domain has propagated correctly and it now points to the TWR Power System correctly. And that's it. That's correctly set up, and now you're ready to proceed with video 2 on how to now upload a website for everybody to see.